I see sheep.
Let me do
Okay.
something. I can
No, that's
fucking navigate by landmarks without compassing.
Alright, form up on me, form up on me. I gotta, let me give a few disclaimers. So there's a lot of things testing right now. One of them is an animal script. I need to turn down the spawns, and also, even though this was working fine on client side, when I made the, whatchamacallit, when I did some testing last night, apparently on the server, I guess it doesn't like a lot of people because all the bunnies are spawning with a dude attached to them, and the dude, like, glides the fuck around, so... those aren't zombies, but treat them like... Jesus Christ, they move so fast! So if you see them, I guess treat them as zombies. I don't know, but I need to adjust this script because holy fuck, that's funny.
You need to feed the bunnies.
But otherwise, yeah, let me see if I can pull this guy over 1 second. Look at this guy. So I put him across the road. Look at him glide away like that, man. Like Jesus Christ. He just sprints away. So this is gonna look really weird because some of them might be zombies. So just treat them as zombies for now, because again, this is just a little public test. But anyway, I highly recommend you split up the small amount of medical gear and the maps you started with, especially the backpacks. But otherwise, it's 9 o'clock. Anyone have any questions?
Are we there yet? Gang, me and Hada, team.
Nutrition. I need to eat someone.
Vince's group with me.
All right. You have to come back here, deposit your loot. There'll be multiple cargo boxes. You got 2 hours. Good luck, have fun. If you die, you'll respawn here.
Come on,
Right, let's go.
Let's go.
We follow other people, and then we just go for it.
Oh, that is just brilliant. All right, so right off the bat, let me write down my notes here for Project 12 dev notes. Let's see. Alright, no bunnies and turn down the animals, because the bunnies do not want to work on multiplayer, and it's honestly hilarious. Here, my pen's starting to go out. I'll use pencil. Oh my god, that is just based. And they're chasing after the freaking bunny. It's pretty funny, but I think it's only affecting the bunnies. I'm also noticing there is a there was a sheep that's invisible. Yeah, what are you? It's a goat. Okay, so if it's tied to the bunny, then they turn invisible. Interesting. I don't know, but yeah, there's way too many animals that have spawned. And most of them are pretty much broken. Now we're starting to see, nope, those are... Yeah, so these are some actual zombies spawning. These guys are all looting. So I've given them the default stuff that I want to give the 8 players as well. And I'm thinking I'm going to hide myself and teleport around. This is why I do dev tests, because there's some things that you can't really recreate. But I definitely want to turn the animal spawn rate down. But they've decided to form 2 groups and fan out, so from there I'm just going to just teleport around and have listens to locally. But yeah, look at all those animal spawns, Jesus. So one group's gonna go here, and another group's gonna go here, and we're already having some zombies spawn. They do spawn inside buildings.
I love civvy ops, it's so meme-worthy.
Looks like only a handful are spawning dynamically in certain areas. I think that's based off of the first player that comes in. So if I wanted to make it more, I'd probably have to turn the spawn amount up to like 10.
Bro.
Interesting. So I thought there's a module that allows the amount of zombies to spawn per player, but it looks like it does it as a first spawn, even if there's a group of players. So I want to turn that probably up to like 10, and I'll reduce the global counter to 200.
2 zombies. 3 zombies.
Can zombies spawn on top of players? No. No, they cannot. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit because I want to have a listen here.
Stay still, they won't see you.
And they've already aggroed the zombies. Oh my god, Onion Rain's already getting hit here. So they're using swarm tactics to get away from the zombies. Oh, this is based.
I just climbed through the what? Help? What? Guys, I just climbed through the roof.
Oh, they're running! They're running! They're running!
Did you alert them? Are they coming towards us?
Daring just got injured. Oh, he's screwed. He needs a bandage for his leg.
Whoever's in that building is fucked.
Did you shoot a friendly?
Oh, this is hilarious.
They can open doors.
They coming?
I swear to God, I keep getting up.
So the whole point of this is I told him to like divide into 2 or 3 groups. That way every group could have a gun. And that way they could deal with issues like
They
these.
can open doors. Oh no. Jesus!
Hear them all scream around. Like one of them has the M1911.
Found the grand ammo, I'm pretty sure.
The heck?
Guess it's,
Why did...
I got a vest.
Oh my god, he got a vest!
Holy fuck.
Okay, my Arma decided to tab in.
Oh, there's one just outside.
And I heard someone just say they got a vest, so alright, so vests are in the drop. Yep, so that is one of the
There's enough to attack, man.
vests.
What? The front door. Okay, we gotta go.
Gotta go. There's one at the front door.
Alright, so I know they can get vests, they're just rare drops.
Not. This door is random.
How do I full screen of an application after it's been tabbed down? So this is the one runner that they gotta stay away from. How's the other group doing? So another group of zombies have spawned over here. And we're having animals dynamically spawn around again. Yeah, I think that's counting the player type per number. Now these guys are just trying to get away from this group. Yeah, it's alt enter. Thank you. It's probably because I was doing some weird tab out stuff.
Go to town and tell everybody to regroup near the helicopter crash site.
Where's the rest of the people?
You're in the
So
town,
Daring Dan looks like he got eaten.
right. If you're in the town, regroup at the helicopter crash site. If you're in the town, regroup at the helicopter crash site.
Guys, regroup at the...
And some of these guys have already run up here, so yeah, they're gonna start branching off into other groups. But unfortunately, Daring Dan is dead.
I found a can of soda. Fuck me.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and respawn Daring Dan. Oh, so we already had one KIA because they're just swarm tacticsing this stuff. Prazi's now running. They're trying to say regroup at the crash site.
Nope, I already used it.
Someone found a backpack. Alright. Oh no, we might be talking about those.
A lot of zombies at the crash site now.
So Kayla might get some hints here. Modadict, he did go AFK, but what are these? Sheep? So some of these spawn invisible. That's kind of weird. I guess that can just add to the RNG if I need to help cut it down.
I'm here. I'm here.
Mod, you silly goober, run! Get out of the stream. Yeah, DaVinci, you're gonna have to shoot it.
And me too. Hi.
Don't go that way. Don't go down the road. Over here.
We got a zombie behind us, directly behind us.
Yeah, so a lot of dudes have fanned out now.
Spencer.
You might want to shoot it, DaVinci. DaVinci, you have a gun! For the love of God! Oh, Onion Ring's screwed. He just got crippled.
Come here, boy.
Come boy.
Come here, boy. Don't waste ammo.
That was a lot of ammo! Oh my god!
Nothing.
Ah, it's good
Oh
thing I
no,
got a
just out of
fact.
stamina, I think.
No, you're just actually hurt.
Oh, I'm
So,
still
no
bleeding
problems.
out.
Okay.
I'm distributing medical.
Boo, hush.
Let's hope the gunshots alerted friendlies as well.
So, no loot in the zombies, huh?
Including the zombies.
So we're working on the script for looting zombies, but we have to add the entire drop pool to it, and Slushy hates me because I outsourced it to him. So that's a feature we're gonna develop, but it's taking a while.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You know there's a loot system which will put loot
I'm
on the
good.
ground, right?
I'd prefer it the Ravage way because it's less piles, so it's better server performance, especially on a map like Gulf Coast.
Which bleeds more, minor avulsion or small velocity wound?
I think the evasion.
Minor, I guess. Minor revulsion, I'd assume.
Oh god, they're being...
The velocity wound as a whole, the evasion is
That's
a big
on my
cut.
map.
Oh, it's a runner too! Oh no!
Don't touch me, don't touch me.
Going towards you.
EpiPen, god fucking damn it.
Okay, can you distract them?
This is beautiful!
Trying to. Just search out a beacon.
Nothing.
Missing bound.
This is great! Oh, this is so great!
Yeah.
You only need 1 or 2 shots, yeah. Like, if you hit him in the arm, it won't kill him, but a shot to the head or torso will kill him.
Ow.
Oh, this is just hilarious.
Wait. Ow. Stomach rub.
Adam's crippled.
Oh. This is not good.
Oh my god.
Why are you so fucking best you make fucking gun?
Just hear Adam yelling. He's attracted all the zombies. Oh. Well, at least this is gonna allow Caleb and Daring Dan to get some loot from these houses. But yeah, I told them you need to form like 2 groups, distribute the loot, and you'll be fine.
That's not very good, bro. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, that's based. So now these guys are just walking around the flatlands. I think they're gonna try to get up to Goodland. Monodic's moving back to base. And the blacklist isn't working right there. That's weird.
6 now.
Hey mate, been a while. Sorry, how you been? Hopefully you love me still less
Oh, it's
than
fine,
3.
Jolly. How are you doing? It's been a while. Thanks to the 11 month, man. What have you been doing? Oh, Z Atomic's crippled. There he go. Stay together, stay alive.
Nope.
No. I have a question.
What?
We should at least, why didn't you like give us some sort of knife or something? At least like one, like a few people.
That would make it too easy.
No, not really. If
Yes, really.
If you have like 1 out of 5 people have a fucking.
Well, there were 3 guns, and I told you to make 2 groups, and there was plenty of ammo for those 3 guns, so you branch off on your own, you're gonna get killed. Welcome to how this game's played.
Really? You encourage us to split into small groups, my dude.
You split
Your
into small
words,
group.
not mine.
Well, you just saw what happens when you split into a small group, so
You bitch!
have fun.
Oh, I am having fun. Don't worry.
Love you too.
I love it.
My Geiger counter is not making a sound. Maybe
IRL working stuff.
Wrong pocket.
I've got anti-rad, so.
So, how about...
Ay. How's this other group doing? They're outrunning some zombies here. Now, I don't think these giant apartments spawn anything. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, that's the 2 guys we drove. Ooh, fine.
I came in to hear your maniacal laugh. How goes the test?
The test is good. Some people are splitting off into smaller teams and not doing too well. I'm trying to disseminate who's actually finding stuff and who's not, but I've been told that they did find a few vests already, which was the major concern I had. But I know for a fact I need to turn up the zombie count a bit, probably to 8 or 10 per cell. Because I want them to be a bit more of a threat. Maybe about 8 should be fine. But meanwhile, you have all these guys kind of going through, looting what they can. I'm really curious to see what they end the mission with. Also, the animal script needs to be turned down a tad. And edited, because the bunnies don't like to work properly because they spawn as, like, players on the bunnies. Otherwise, you got this group that's come up here. The zombies are... Huh, they're not roaming. Interesting. But yeah, and then some of the animals, when they spawn, they only spawn shadows, so... I'll have to look into how I gotta fix that. Just a zombie grilling, yeah, right? That's gonna let these guys get a lot of good loot, though. Oh, a lot of the zombies have spawned up here. Oh, and this is the guy that found the ballistics vest.
You know where the church is? It's this way, I think.
One of them ran up there.
In front of us. Green roof. Oh, I see it now. Oh, piss off.
Oh, they've got 2 bolters behind them. That sucks. But yeah, no, the bunnies, they spawn a dude on top, so I gotta take those out of the pool. And then I'll see if that fixes the animal script there. got some growlies down there. Yeah, so if you just keep running, you can eventually outrun the zombies, but it's just a matter of do you have the stamina for it. Let's see, looking down here, we got a few dudes now coming down the road. Got a little horde of zombies moving over here. These guys have pretty much been able to loot everything because of how all the zombies are moving around. There's still a few that are coming around. That animal died.
Only thing I found
Zombie.
was a fucking red flare. That was it. Hop the fence.
We are leaving, so hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, so that's just freaking damn bunny. I gotta look in the script to see why it's spawning a person. But yeah, the zombie does aggro on animals. I already tested that. Looks like Onion Ring has caused these zombies to get aggroed as well. Yeah, so I think the AI pathing's a little off. Now, if I were to... No, he's not hidden, he's just genuinely glitched. Interesting. Double rainbow. So these guys are starting to get up here, another large town. Yep, so packs you can find, they're just rare. Right, players need to be set to medics. Okay. I could probably do that now. But in the mission file... I would need to adjust that. So I think Rich sacrificed himself so Hunter could get away. That or he got tapped. And then if I see players respawn, I'll have to send them to medics.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Oh, they actually de-aggroed the zombies just by running down a hill. That's rare. Retro, thank you, or Bretto. Sorry. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're staying safe from COVID-19, man. I don't think Ravage has a way for me to set... like, the zombie spawns in town to be higher, so... I didn't really give them much information on this stuff. I'm just trying to see what they find. Yeah, the issue is none of these guys have a backpack. I don't even... Nope. Alright, so they do have a small backpack there, and I do see a multi-pocket vest, so... They do have a little bit of inventory room to share stuff in case they find a lot of stuff, but not seeing much else. Hunter, meanwhile, he is way off grid. He's going for a major city by himself. You got Giant with the shotgun in the kit bag there. These guys are still making a run for it. This is just 2 hours to see how the drop tables go. So I'm surprised these 5 guys went through that entire town. I don't even see any guns. I do see a multi-pocket vest, though. That is not the one they spawned with. So, yeah, there's some good stuff. It just looks like the drop table isn't really helping them out. But that is part of the game.
Nothing.
Yes, there are cars and they can siphon fuel from damaged cars, but they're very, very rare. It's meant to be you get super lucky sort of thing. At least for what I'm developing for this project. If I were to ever deploy this on a public server, I'd increase the chances by a bit, but not by much. So Rich is coming back up this MSR. Zombies do like to go up and down this road. I'm surprised. I haven't seen anyone shoot a zombie yet except the one time down with Frost when he dumped like almost the entire 9/11 mag in it. That's funny. It's alright, Wolf. Sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I'm just fascinated with what I've made here. And what Slushy has also helped me make. Yeah, so zombies will also spawn in the water. There's nothing I can do about that. Was it DaVincer that shot the one? Yeah, you're right. You're right, guys. Frost was with his group, I believe. Yeah, so there's DaVincer and there's Frost. Cannot believe Hunter, though. Like, he's in Loot City. He's just gotta find the loot, you know? And then, you know, there's also the hospital here. Yeah, you can see all the caching working its magic. They got a runner following them. And Calum and Dan are going way off course as well. They're heading up here. This is one of the places I used for testing. There's a really good amount of loot in these buildings, and that sheds always have some good stuff. Guys are running on the bridge. There's a zombie chasing them. But the whole point of this, oh, it broke aggro, actually. Interesting. The whole point of this first op stream is just to test the drop table. Make sure that, you know, vests were spawning. I want to see if someone can find a radio, because that's going to determine how many radios I start the group with. But yeah, these guys are standing around. One of them found a police vest. Yeah, so for whatever reason, for the public test, I'm seeing vests are a lot more common, but I am not finding any guns. There's a PMAG and a UAV battery down. I would at least bring the PMAG, because if they find an AR-15, that's going to really help them out. Yeah, so the naked guy is the rabbit. For whatever reason, this script spawns a dude on the rabbit. So I'll have to tweak it a little bit. If not, just remove it entirely, because again, some of the animals are also spawned in, but they're invisible. Looks like they shot one of the bolters. That's a good call. And they got another one. Oh, giant missed. So Stewie's back here. He's lining up a shot. He also missed. There we go. There's another bolter up there. Yeah, so moving down the MSRs isn't the best idea. These three guys, I'll be curious to see what they get out of this large town. Because they already got the police vest, but I want to see what else they can come up with. These two guys might get up to this military position here. But I'm curious, like, I want to see what happens when one of the groups get up to, like, a military base. But yeah, no, these guys, a lot of good stuff here. I see Calum with a gun. He's got an MP5 from the looks of it. No, he's got the Mosin Hunter. Oh. Oh, the Chad gun. Someone actually got one. That's crazy. Yeah, so Rich is now combing through this area. Everyone can loot everything once per server restart, so. It's an interesting thing. I'm really disappointed that I can't have mines in the racks. I can put UXOs to kind of spook people, but otherwise, nothing so much. We do have the medical crate under there. They are coming to this area, which will have a lot of stuff to loot. They got a runner chasing after them. But yeah, I need to up the amount of the zombies by the pool. Rich has, he's at a go here mark. Let's see, these guys are starting to get up to this military position. There are a few zombies around, but they're all heading north. So they could sneak in through this little entrance right here. Or actually, there's a hole right there they could go in. So I'll be curious to see what those two guys get. It's only two, so won't be too much, but...
You
Looks like they're teleporting and listen.
Up the wall.
Yeah, so zombies can't use enhanced movement.
Does he go over walls? Yeah, he runs off now. Okay.
Because he's gotta
That's movement.
run around.
Yeah, just get out of the side. This concrete is very sloshy.
Alright.
So, I mean, it does say in the tasks that big Gulf Coast buildings might not have anything.
Tourniquet. Can I tourniquet my neck now?
Yes. To stop turning into a zombo.
I think I've seen that anime.
Oh, Dowling's gonna lead them lead them right to the group.
He fucking comes after us after he goes around the wall, god damn it. He's just fucking chasing us again.
Why did you go and aggro him again?
I didn't aggro him, he just fucking came around the corner at me.
He totally aggroed him.
Came on me. Fuck
Why is
you.
there hay?
I was searching the house, Sebastian just ran around the wall.
Oh, that's
If we're
funny.
in town, if we shoot now, then we're gonna get fucking.
That's what I just did.
Oh, some of these buildings are... Nope, there's a little bit of stuff here and there.
No, he's too smart. Fuck.
He's gonna go through the courtyard over there to the right.
Alright, so one of them got a vest.
Down shot, oh, per wall, oh fuck.
Yeah, Ymir told me he got a vest too.
Keep the door open. Please close them. For fuck's sake. Stop being so awkward to shoot. Fuck.
Well, that's
Yeah.
more zombos, I guess. We have to avoid them now.
I don't remember, I might have put a radiation zone in this town, actually. Oh, man.
Fuck this. I was gonna check upstairs, but no. Close the door. Close the door.
Where's Hada? It's looking right at him. One of them found a Lee. Oh my gosh, with a scope. Oh, that's amazing. And a police vest for Caleb. Yeah, so these guys have hit the mother load here. He's got a multi-pocket vest. All right, so I'm liking what I'm seeing out of these drop tables. Let's look at Rich. Rich is still rags, unfortunately. Let's look at Hunter. He's had all this time to loot all this crazy stuff. And it looks like he doesn't even have it. Oh, that sucks. This group has been moving around for a while. They're going to go to Lely, I think. Looks like they had to put another zombie down. These two guys at the military position, what have they got? One got a gas mask. Otherwise, doesn't really look like much else. How's this group doing? Again, it's hard to tell because of what this group took a lot of the starting gear. Yeah, those are the two shotguns. They did bring the kit bag. I couldn't tell if that was a magazine or possibly a pistol suppressor. But yeah, this is awesome. Like, he got a Lee Enfield with a scope. It's possible. Gotta get lucky with those drop tables. So there's a module that lets you create radiation zones. There's also a module that lets random ones spawn, but I'd prefer not to deal with that. So again, I'm really just curious about the military guys. Looks like both of them have vests now. No, that's just part of his uniform. Ah, throws me off. Actually, I think that's not a uniform you can start with. So I think he found one of the uniforms you can find. So, all right, uniforms are working. But I'll ask my questions at the end. Yeah, so the silly zombies have spawned out to the north. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe if I just turn down the spawn rate, because I think it's just janking the script too hard. Then you have this group all the way up here. They're going to be looting this large town. We still have Hunter here. Found a bandage. I think he's using it immediately. He must have had some small wound or something. But yeah, there's a lot of possibilities for Project 12 after I do the intended goals. I can easily convert it to a something on server 1 to run for a few months. Chem light shield. I mean, so there's a 2 times timer on the server, but if this were to be, again, if I were to ever deploy it on a server for public use, it would Whew, sorry, excuse me. hiccups there. It would have a day-night cycle. That's a lot quicker than ×2. These freaking goobers, man. I do like how I lowered the pitch of the zombies so they can do some pretty nasty growlies now. So I don't think he had one of the starting shotguns. Actually, no, that's the contact double barrel. So we did find that. But yeah, look at all the trash piles there. That's all loot possibilities. So. But I would probably deploy. I'd probably deploy it on Altis because if I were to ever do this public project, so that I would know that every building could spawn stuff. Or I'd do a small map like Stratus. I don't know. I'd have to find, like, I'd want to find a medium-sized map that wasn't too small like Stratus, but had a few, like, major islands. That way it, like, forces PvP. But for now, we're just testing how this can work for the original project's intentions, and then Project 13 will probably be deploying it on a public server. I could turn it into an event too, because there's an item called banknotes that you can use to start fires, but I can make it like a month-long scenario or something. You know what? It could be like this. How about a 2-week event or like a month-long event where you like it's just a bunch of random spawns on the map, on a decently sized map, and you have to find banknotes because they're in the drop pool. Again, you can start them as fires, but the person that finds the most banknotes, I will then allow to, like, for every banknote they find by the end of those 2 weeks, I will give them like $1 per banknote, and then the winner can basically quote unquote cash out. And that would put some incentive here. But it would probably be a TSB player only thing, so we could allow T0s too, but that would be pretty interesting. Barb, I pay you. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, yep, I pay the player. Well, hey, Barb, it's okay. See, you have an opportunity to get paid now. So Calum DC'd. So there was a Mosin, there was a vest, and it looks like Dan's picked up the rest of the stuff. Rich is probably gonna die from radiation poisoning at that rate. Yeah, he can finally pay his way out of the basement. Well, the issue is I've been charging him rent, and when he doesn't pay, I add up interest, and Barb's gonna need a lot to pay his way out of that basement.
Supermarket, it doesn't spawn. It doesn't spawn.
That's kind of shitty.
That is the hospital which I was talking about.
No, the rabbits don't attack people. Now, if we were playing something like Ravage, which is the bunny version of Ravage, it's a play off of Cabbage,
We got
Ravage.
radiation here, by the way.
Yeah, it's tiny. Who have a backpack? There's a toolkit here. Take it.
Oh, cool. Now we have 2 engineers.
Oh, another toolkit.
Yeah, so they just report. So Moxie has the Geiger counter. Yeah, I knew I put radiation over here somewhere. Here's the crater. That's it.
Also, watch out. Don't go too much.
If they're getting it from there, I'm probably going to turn that one down.
That one he's running towards.
No, the opposite, you idiot. Like, not opposite. Fucking that way.
Darren's coming up to here to loot this. Write down, increase the zombie number to 8. Oh, man. So Dan, he's maneuvered around. These guys are aggroed. But yeah, if I do this on a dynamic server, there isn't going to be any ace healing. Whoa, he found a... Is that the 320? He doesn't have a backpack to put it, but yeah, he's going to grab that instead. Now, I've seen people find PMags too, so yeah, it's the HK416. That's one of the rare guns you can find. Because this game has 3 different pools. There's common guns, military guns, then your rare guns. That's kind of funny that they found that. Yeah, with a grenade launcher. But yeah, docks are pretty safe because some of the zombies are going to spawn in the water. I'm gonna actually go do some of the changes here. Because there's no reason for me to constantly watch. All we're doing is testing drop tables. So, let's see. Some of the things we have. Set players to medics. Increase the zombie count from 5 to 8. And then some changes in the animal script. Harry Potter zombies hiding under the stairs. Yeah, right, Barb. I mean, so there were a lot of different ways I could do loot. But I stuck with Ravage's way because I didn't want random pile spawning. Because with Gulf Coast, you have the issue of just there's a lot of stuff. And I'm not sure if you guys could see, but there were some little frame hits here and there. Probably because of the animal script more than anything, but there are some issues. So if I were to do this on a medium-sized map, then I could also look into having piles of loot too. And then there's also drop tables being made for the zombies that Slushy's working on. But, you know, there's another method I was thinking of where I could do piles of loot and use Ryan zombies and demons and have a dynamic spawn system for that. That way I could also have infectivity, but it's complicated. So now I gotta see where the, yeah, there is a cleanup system. But that's A-okay. So ambient zombies, population limits per player. See, I thought it would spawn 5 per player, but it's not. I'm going to turn that up to 8. Global population limit, yeah, 250, blah, 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 sun factor. Bolter ratio, I do like that at 20%. I'm going to keep that there. Yeah, that can cause the server to crash sometimes, so I don't want that to happen. And then this would be, if I need to add a loot script for the zombies, that's what would happen. But let's go ahead, save that. We'll then go back into the server, and I'm going to tab out and work on some of the other thingamajigs. Let me throw up the stock image real quick, because I got to put the password in. But they still have another hour to do all this, so... Updated them all to medics. We changed the zombie counter. And let's see, now I can throw this back down. Yeah, so a few people have left, that's fine.
Did you find it?
So we'll give it a few minutes, and, you know, I'll work on the animal script, take out the bunny thingamajig, and I just really need to turn that number down. Like, what I'm going for is, like, per 25 people, like, 1 animal's gonna spawn per group. Otherwise, just to tab out. How are you guys doing, by the way? We're gonna have a lot of streaming today, pretty much till 4:30. And let's see. I'm editing the script to take out the rabbit. I also have to edit the counter down. Setting the range to 250 to 500. Alright, so I fixed the bunny part. I'm gonna have to look into like how to actually change the rate turn down. This is only gonna happen on the next test, so next test we do will basically test the tweaked animal settings and tweak the drop tables off of dead zombies. Almost 30 months sub, but no new badge. So the, yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten the 3 years yet, but it's on the to-do list. It's just taking a while. Looking back, Daring Dan. He found a 20-round magazine. I see that in his gun. He is now a little bit of a threat to be reckoned with. That's a Zumbini. Yeah, so there's a 10% chance for the zombies just stay static. Rich has made it to a military position, and he found... what is that? Like a HK 416, maybe? I don't know. It's definitely a 5.56 rifle of some sort. Reminds me of the Vanilla Spar 16, but I know that's not in the table. Otherwise, these guys are also leaving that town. We have multi-vest. Someone find another green hunter Mosin. Yep. Shotguns, backpacks. But those are two they started with. And then that's going to be the double shotgun, I think. Yep. Alright, what have these guys found? They met up with Modadict. One of them found a Car 98. And there's the police vest. I think this is the three-man group. They're just circling around, so they're actually going to come close to these guys. Yeah, it looked like a 416. I agree. Hunter is coming close to those guys. That's interesting. And Frost is beelining it to the airfield. I'm going to probably edit the ratio here. Yeah, so vests are spawning a lot more common than I thought they would. Because these guys have at least found a lot of them. But not really guns. But yeah, so far at all the military positions people have gone to, they seem to have found a gun or two, but... It's interesting. There is potential here. It's just going to take a while to actually get geared up. But I'll be curious to see how much food they bring back, how much resources they bring back, that sort of thing. Oh, god damn it, Richard. That's not a funny joke. You know, I could probably use the dynamic animal script to also spawn tripwire mines around. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, so it's also funny to see, you know, how close some players can actually get to each other. A little horde down there. Yeah, so some of the terrain the zombies don't know how to get on. I gotta wonder why the animals are dying. I think zombies are eating them, but it's hard to tell. So Dan's now scouting that large town. There's nothing spawning over there, though. How is Rich? You know, I haven't seen anyone find helmets yet. But Rich, actually, he's got a 230 scope. Yeah, so he found one of those, and now he's just looking for rifle mags. He also found a backpack. Black military pack. So yeah, he's got room to loot. But it looks like he's also aggroed some of the Zombinis down here. I'm gonna copy-paste his thingamajig right here. I want to see what he's got. So he's got an HK416, a 230 scope. He's got some water. He's got various different ammo types, some decent medical for himself. He found a Geiger counter. And his backpack, he's got food, a demo block, and some other various ammunition. He's found mines. Nothing in the utility. Yeah, that's good stuff. The Rich is now rappelling off the side. Wind is blowing him around. And he managed to land it outside that military spot to escape from this zombie. But unfortunately, he's got another zombie right here, and it is a bolter. I don't know what he's trying to do. The zombie's closing the gap. Just put his weapon on his back. He's trying to sprint around. I'm not sure if that guy's a bolter too. He's trying to run up here. He put a demo charge on the... He's got to set a timer on it. Oh, I don't know what he was doing there.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Lazy Minion, thanks for the 6-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this silly op. Yeah, I'm going to turn the wreck size up to maybe like 5 or 10, because I haven't seen a single wreck come down. So I'm going to write that one down 1 second. All right, a wreck increase. Frost still running around looking for stuff. He's got to be careful because not all these buildings will spawn stuff. Oh, I've been thinking, what if we make like a 40k version of this where you're trying to survive Nurgle's Rot and we just change the drop table to include only 40k stuff and we do it on a map like Orbita, but we'd also have to have buildings that can spawn things, so it would be interesting. That would be another project to do, but I'd need a group like the 700th for their server resources and infrastructure. I don't know. So they're stripping Ymir. They found a mine detector. Some water, a shovel, a mine. Why is Ymir dead? What did they do to him? Oh, they're shooting them! They're shooting them! Oh my god! Oh! You just shut up.
An E-tool, so.
Like, you all started as in the same place, right? Like,
Don't ask me. I didn't.
what are you?
Liru, this is free for all. You made it. Suck it up.
This is not free for all. This is a loot test. Why are you shooting each other?
Because this is more loot for us.
That's not how it works.
It is now. Let's go.
Where?
How much ammo do you have?
No, nothing.
Zombie.
That's not good. Go. Yeah.
Let's get out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Let's go back. Let's go back. Go back to the beach. Let's go. Double time.
Avoid the dock. Avoid the dock. Go inland. I'm deleting the zombie. Atomic is...
Somewhere else.
Yeah, no, he's close by. Just avoid the dock. And he's right around there.
Hey. Huh? Not. What?
No, I can't RC a zombie. It would break my interface. I've tried in a test.
Special kinds of retarded. I was not happy about that. We obviously started off.
But I can do this. Do 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 do. Ah, who else has a zombie problem that I can fix? Alright. We can have a little bit of karma. You know, why not? Like it's just the test, right? It doesn't really matter. Now does it? Now these guys are running into the ship dock right here. Let's see, where else can I find a good amount of zombies right now? Those are still in Rich's POV. I don't think those are zombies. Those are zombies. Here's some more zombies I can borrow. Okay. We're just doing our zombie relocation program. Oh, that one, those literally would have appeared right in front of them. Oh well, I don't care. I'm willing to bet that bunny and that rabbit just aggroed on each other. It's okay. Yeah, Frost is, he's doing something. He's, oh. I'm so done with this chuckling. Hunter's getting eaten. So the hunter has become the hunted, unfortunately. Dan, honestly, I think he's the most geared out of everybody. And this group isn't doing too bad. I'm so biased. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's... All right. I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna go get some pancakes. If you guys want to watch the chuckle fucks with me, I'm gonna get some pancakes and we're gonna watch this. I'll be back in a minute. I can't. Did they do anything dumb in the meantime? Oh, man. I got pancakes. I made some in the morning. And they're so fluffy. Is this supposed to be a bank? Huh. Neat. Yes, a man like me needs his pancakes. Alright, we're gonna start copying and pasting random kits because I just want to see what they've been collecting. Alright. Rice, various ammos, blood bag, pack. So they've been finding a lot of good stuff. Alright. Hunter DC'd, I'm pretty sure, because he died. Still got that 20-round magazine. Yeah, so he's consumed about 4 of those bullets. Actually, no, like 6 or 7. Got some anti-rads too. Folded tent, hose. I might make that folded tent into, like if they want to deploy a new base, they deploy a folded tent. That's how we can have like dynamic new bases, and I can just respawn in a cargo box because the folded tent item is a little wonky. He's got a splint. He doesn't have any bandages though. Alright, that's pretty cool. So, Lance and Giant... Did Lance find a kit bag? No, he's got a smaller backpack. I'm gonna see what Giant has, because he has the kit bag, and that can store a lot of stuff. You can hear him growling. So they found a toolkit. Wow, they found a good amount of blood bags. Some bandages. This might have actually been what they started with. There's some Lee Enfield ammo can opener was found. Okay. In the box of matches. Rich, we've already seen his kit. Let's see how it's updated in the meantime. Yeah, so water, Geiger counter, box of matches. Found a Coyote multi-vest pouch. Cool. Yep, nothing's really changed there. He still doesn't have a magazine for that gun. Oh, these three got away. Oh, well. Let's take a look at this group of chads. One rifle left for that Car 98, but he's got two. Nope, those are a different type. Those are Mosin clips. They're not compatible, but he's got anti-rads. Found another Geiger counter, some cleaned water. That could just be from the start. Folded 10. Found someone else with handgun ammo. He's also got a magazine for the 55A1. 20 round. Yeah, so we're actually finding a lot of Geiger counters this run. Yeah, so all those lockers, I think, are... You found a fucking stator launcher! Oh, that's based! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's here to say hello. He doesn't have ammo for it, right? Yeah, he just found the launcher. What a Chad. It's Darren Dan. He found a magazine for that gun. A different one. These guys apparently found an M249. I don't believe them, because otherwise I'd see it. Otherwise it's going to be on the floor over here. I found a medical crate. Excuse me. So yeah, from what I can tell, the primary purpose of this test, which was the loot table looks pretty balanced. I'm just not seeing any helmets though, but helmets, I know they're in the loot table because we did find a few in our, the solo adventure from last time, yesterday specifically. So I guess they're just on the rare end. But we've been seeing all the vanilla items get found as well. Oh my gosh, one of them found, looks like an M16, or that That's off a civilian drop, so that might be the AR-15. No, but it's got a 203 on it. Oh, it's another 320. So yeah, grenadier rifles today have been very common. I think it's funny they found the damn Stinger, though. I think they found that in the firehouse. I mean, I found a frickin' Moz in the last run, so... Where's Devincer? Because he said he found a Moz in MBLR or whatever. I just want to confirm what that is. Yeah, Dan's got a zombie above him. He's searching around. Yeah, he did pick off 2 people. But he's got more ammo, I think. I mean, he's got a 30-rounder now, so he should be A-okay. Yeah, but no, what if we did like a Sunday one-off? Like 12 hours. I would cancel my slots for the day. I'd cancel D&D. We'd just do 12 hours. Whoever finds the most banknotes gets that as a prize. That would be something pretty cool. Frost just vaulted right into a zombie and it hit him. Yes, there is a 117. Its appropriate scope and the and one type of magazine in the appropriate rare item tables. There are a few snipers. But it's meant to be all like American loot based, so they found another explosive charge. Oh wow, look at that. Some rifle ammo from the looks of it. Trying to find Devincer, though. He's over here. Yeah, so he also... The green Mosins there are being really common. It's interesting. Yeah, I left the labeling 506 TSV T3s on the map. And then just some various things on objective, and the briefing talks about a few things, like it has the rule of, you know, some of the houses might not have the best stuff. Rich is coming to the safe zone. So yeah, no zombies spawn here, by the way, so that's just something for debug. I wasn't thinking we'd actually get down here in the test, but no, he's made it. He's definitely made it. You know what might be a good map to do this on? Bozkata. Because it's a fairly medium-sized island. It's got a few major towns for something that would be like a 40-person event. Maybe something a little smaller than that. Just... Shh. I'm AFK right now, don't bug me. These guys are running up the train tracks. Looks like Ymir found a kit bag. Ah, they all disappeared. Because of caching. Because they were making a horde, so I was gonna be a jerk. Let's look at Daring's inventory here now. So police vest, he's got a 30-round M55 in there. It looks like he is keeping the partial. He's got a pretty good kit for himself. He's got a good mix of food and water. He needs a can opener for those baked beans. Alrighty. I mean, for 25 people, too, I mean, the server performance has been pretty good all around. So, you know, maybe Gulf Coast, I mean, for this type of set, isn't that bad. You know? Like, we got 30 to 60 frames in a bunch of different areas. But again, if I were to do... I think I'm going to do it that way, though. We do a 12-hour on a Sunday. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, they can climb ladders, man. He just climbed down.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, zombie spawn, but he's in the water. Where's Stinger, man? Yeah, he's back there. Got a vest, too. Oh, one of them found the pilot helmet. Oh, there we go. No, we got vests. Okay. Yep, so the military vests spawn, too. They're just rare. But yeah, helmets do spawn, too. That's what I was looking for. They're just, again, super freaking rare. And one of them found a hat. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, they're in the helmet section. Alright, so yeah, no, loot table is pretty much where I want it. Yeah, the car wreck, that's just a spawn at a funny angle. There's not much I can do about that. Dan's now made it up to here. He was on that area previously. So let me actually teleport back to right here. I'm pretty sure they would have taken everything. What? Okay. Why is that a thing? The only thing I can think of is as they're looting, I guess stuff's spawning in here, because I can assure you this was not all in here. So that's weird. That's something I'm gonna have to look out for next time. That's gonna be a problem if we're leaving food at base. And then it's just exponentially spawning. Maybe it's spawning individually as the inits. Give me a second. What if I respawn? Because the way the Ravage items are spawned in there is via a a global command that's set to only run once via trigger.
Fuck are you?
So I want to see if I respawn right now, leave and rejoin the server, what happens. Those are the objectives coming up. Yeah. So every time someone leaves and rejoins the server, these get ticked up. Okay. So I have to find a way to only spawn that in once because Ravage doesn't like it when I manually do it. No, it's the scripts I'm using to spawn the stuff into the box, the Ravage items, because they're not available in the inventory. So that's just that being that. But even then, I mean, doesn't matter too much. Because this is just to see the drop table. So let's see, rec increase. That's why we test. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can just dump the stuff in that crate and then keep track of it via Arsenal or something. But I prefer to just have it spawn on mission side. But I'll probably just find a different script that spawns items instead. But I'm probably gonna index in about 10 minutes. Rozzy looks like he got eaten, so they're taking all of his gear. They found another grenade launcher, and they found a SMAW! They found an AK! Jesus Christ. Oh, the M249! They found a kit bag too. They don't have any ammo for the SMAW though. Okay. And they found a machine gunner vest. Oh, just wow. And M240. Yep. Okay. They found a UAV terminal, and they have a map. All right. Wow. So yeah, it is possible to get a good amount of loot here, but they went through like 2 big military positions to get it, so I'm not too surprised. But at the same time, yeah, I need to tweak those zombie spawns. So I'm thinking next week we'll probably do another test, but yeah, I just find this funny. You got to remember, this will be with like 25 people. That's an MC. Nope. So that's a military weapon. If anything, I could slightly lower drop rates, but I don't think I'll need to do that. Got a firing device, just no bombs, but he's got a good amount of food and soda, so yeah.
Hello.
Hmm? Oh, hi, Prozzy. What killed you, by the way?
Blood loss.
Oof.
Yeah.
Four assorted mags for one box of M249 ammo.
Because Arma decided to just ignore physics and launch me off the top of a battle tower. So that happened.
So Rich is desperately trying to find a way into this place. There's only one main entrance and then one back entrance. It looks like he's trying to climb his way up instead.
I'll just go AFK for the 10 minutes.
Look at Dowling real quick. Yeah, so he does have ammo for it. Smos and Nagant ammo. Got a spare magazine for it, too. Another 240 round thingy. Got a third spare mag for it. But yeah, test 2 will be next week, and I'll probably make it into 6-man groups that are allowed to PvP off of each other.
I was really badly bleeding all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was so
Did any of you pick up the backpack I was carrying? Because there was a
Yes.
lot of shit in there.
Why didn't you wear the West in there?
What?
Now they're clearing zombies.
Yeah.
Because that was 30 seconds before I bled out. There was no point on it wearing. I could just put it in the backpack and keep it for you guys.
So sad, I was so stacked. I actually found a small site, and for my small, and Joe found a small round. So, yeah. But no medical.
Yeah,
Not at all.
that's...
Medical's more common in civilian buildings or in the hospitals.
We found nothing at all.
Yeah.
Except, morphine injectors and shit.
Each found one fag, and I believe 2 people found packs, and that was it. I'll just be AFK till the mass teleport.
It does, he just has to look. But I think because they're all fanning out, some buildings I know do spawn stuff.
The water's radioactive, right? But the rain isn't.
Correct.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, in 2 hours they can definitely move. Desperate men do desperate things. I mean, I looted both of these bases. I didn't really get anything, but then those two guys were able to get some decent stuff, so... all good, I guess. Because this isn't just a loot table, it's also I'm looking at, you know, where people go, what do they end up getting. Oh, look, he got a helmet. Yeah, some of these guys are going to come back pretty stacked after those 2 hours, so... I'm going to really need to increase zombie rates. I'm also really considering testing the dynamic AI. So we'll, I'm going to actually write that one down. Test dynamic AI. Because they're going to pull from all the modules we have in place, so... you know, maybe just a few small groups. But I'm also going to do next time is... I'm going to probably have... I'm going to have like 3 different groups of 8 on an island. And it's going to be their goal to, like, they can PvP if they want. But real quick, I want to put a civvy down. Do the zombies aggro on civs?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, so I can have 4 groups. Blue 4, Op 4, Independent, and Civilian. As another test run. But I think I'm going to put up a thing for Project 13. I'm going to make it official. Project 13 is going to be a 12-hour zombie scenario operation where the winner gets a prize. But I'm probably only going to need about 500 for that. Tuesday, I'm planning on... actually, Monday and Tuesday, I'm planning on taking off to work on the zombie item spawn script with Slushy. Work on the animal spawn script to make it a little better. I mean, when you break it down, though, and they all separate... I mean, the only thing I really want to change is the bunnies. Jesus Christ, mod. You have the worst aim ever. There you go. But is that another 230? Yeah, it's another 230. Jesus. I'm going to turn weapon spawning down. So that sticky note's full. Turn weapon spawn down. In Terry. Turn vest spawn down in civil. But we'll also see what other loot they get. But just the amount of military grade weapons I'm seeing them collect for, 2 hours, it's a bit too high for my taste, so I'll get that turned down. Rich has called it in the safe zone. I have a fire and have accepted my fate. Yeah, because since this is a blacklist zone, I don't think anything's going to spawn in here anyway, except for the Rex. But I've seen the office spawn stuff. I think they're spreading out so much that some of the buildings aren't spawning anything anymore because it's hitting like the upper limit of the caching. Because if we were to go like in here, for example. No, so it's dynamically spawning on my camera. Okay. But yeah, no vehicles spawn because I only have it on 1% for the Rex. So that's interesting. Yeah, now they're just shooting the zombies for the hell of it because they have the ammo. But yeah, no, this was a really good test. We'll have another test next week. And hopefully we'll have some more features ready. I can't turn down the rates. The only way I can make things more rare is to add more stuff to those pools. I have every form of chemlight you can get in this game in the drop table. Like, I actually wrote all of the class names out. I actually haven't tested what happens if you put multiple class names. I would assume it just makes the drop. My fat fingers, man. But yeah, I guess the next one is gonna just test some dynamic AI. And my fear with it, though, is that the AI are going to spawn with some really stupid stuff. So I'll probably have only like 1 or 2 little AI things per area. No, we're not able to do zombie animals. I looked into it. See, the thing is, we do have, like, a dog mod. We do have animal mods. It's just, I would need to have zombie skins for them, and there's none that exist, unfortunately. But yeah, for the fact that we started here, I mean, they're literally in, like, 3 corners of the map. Like, not bad for 2 hours. But yeah, by the time we get to Project 11's op today, I'll have a D goal up for Project 13. But we're making good progress. Yeah, so I got the rabbits removed. All right. Those away, teleport.
I'm alive.
All right, let's line up on the road right here. I wanna see you guys individually. Let's all take a look at what we got here. Pull out your cool guns. Let's.
We got there. Like bleeding out.
We got two. What the
We have 2 stainers. Jesus Christ. So I need to turn military weapon spawn rates down because a lot of you have frickin' grenade launchers attached to your guns too, which that's supposed to be a rare weapon drop. I have no idea why so many grenade launchers came down today. But we got.
This thing even has a flashlight.
A lot of
Okay. Do you
We got a fair bit of stuff.
If anyone has medical, I will
There's already a
gladly
site on
take
the
it.
small.
It's a demo
Hey,
block.
hey Liru, can you do a mass heal because I'm about to pass out?
Never mind.
All right, so guys, if you don't mind,
Thank you.
can you load up all your stuff in the cargo crates? Because I just want to see everything in total here. I've already written down that I'm going to decrease the vest spawn rate for civilian areas and the weapon spawn rate for military areas.
Need to increase the ammo spawn rate. Nobody's have ammo. Raw meat, rabbit. Someone actually killed a rabbit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, someone killed a rabbit and then harvested it too with a gutting knife, so that's nice to see.
Oh, I could have done that.
I'm surprised you killed the rabbit though, because the rabbit had a fucking dude attached to it. So technically, you're a cannibal.
Fucking anti-personnel mine.
Yeah.
We found an anti-personnel.
Found everything that I have. I also found like another 4 vests.
I watched someone put a demo charge down, bait some zombies on the demo charge, but he forgot to set it, so he then stared at it and then panicked and ran. It was beautiful.
Another Mosin.
Okay, so where did everybody find the guns at? Because we couldn't find it.
Military positions.
I found my gun. Is the only thing I found in the military base I went to.
That's where I found mine.
All right, so I'm gonna read off the totals here. Except some of you guys like put. God damn it, guys! When I say put stuff in the cargo net, I mean like empty your inventories because one of you put a full cargo full clothing thing in here, and I don't see the items. But anyway, let's read off what we have. We have a Car 98, 2 Stainers, a Mosin Nagant, an HK 416, M24 binoculars, Mark 18 Mod 1 320. More binos, casual clothes. You don't have to strip your clothes, guys. Only if you found uniforms. Was the stealth balaclava, was that something you found, or was that something that you spawned with?
I found it.
Okay, cool. UTG Defender, multi-tocket vests, SSWT kit, some medical, plenty of vests. Yeah, I definitely need to lower the spawn rate down. A good amount of bandages, though. A SMA site.
Medical box.
Yeah, so all the hospitals have a medical box hidden somewhere.
Yeah, I think pretty much all those medical bandages are from me.
Yeah, they are.
Actually.
Yeah, and a good amount of backpacks too, and a good amount of food. All right. Next crate.
Be nice.
Got a frickin' SMA with a scope on it. A good amount of guns. A Glock. Yeah, I need to turn the military rate down. A lot of medical.
A rocket for the small.
Medical
Yes. Yes, we did.
Oh my
A
god.
level 4 vest and level 2 helmet.
Some grenades.
2 UAV terminals.
Grenade was nice find.
Yeah, so I will say one of the features of this drop pool is there are Hunt IR rounds in the Hunt IR terminal. There are drones, backpack drones you can find, both Eddy and UAV. There's batteries, and there are drone terminals. So there's a lot of ways you can play it here.
Look, my mine is
base
in there.
building or no?
The only base building is the tents, but they form inventory.
Hold on. Is anyone streaming right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
Tactical bacon.
Oh,
This is a Liru up. What the fuck do you expect?
All right. Yep. So overall, everything's pretty balanced aside from the two things I already mentioned. In the future, guys, I wrote down all these notes. I left for a few minutes to make some of these changes. Next test will probably be next weekend, same time. If not, I'll change it. What I'll do is I'll try to add bandages to the rare item pool because I can't change the percentages of stuff. So, you know, medical is pretty rare. But we'll start testing a few dynamic AI that might shoot at you next time. What I'm also thinking for the next test is I'll divide you into 4 different factions. Blue 4, Op 4, Red 4, or Red 4 is the same thing. Green 4 and Civ, because the zombies will hit the civvies. And, you know, you might get, you can shoot each other, because some of you decided to kill each other this one, which, you know, I was hoping you would, since you were all starting in the same faction, not do that, but I guess some of you are dumb. We're going to turn down the animal spawns a bit. We're going to fix the bunnies. I've already set everyone to medics in the mission file now, so that's good. We're going to increase the amount of zombies that spawn per cluster, because I thought when it said this amount of zombies spawn per player, apparently that is per group instead of player.
Okay.
So I'm turning that up from 5 to 8 for the next test.
Maybe at least.
So I also noticed no one found a car or anything, right?
Nope.
So there was a 1% chance to find vehicles. So I'm going to turn that up to like 10% and see what happens.
Oh, no.
Cruising through the...
Probably
Just running
cars all
over all
over.
the zombies.
The question
I
is, what
wouldn't
about
run
the
over the
military
zombies.
vehicle spawns in general? Do they exist or are they not gonna exist?
So what was happening was since everyone literally went to 3 corners of the map. So you guys were hitting the maximum upper limit for the amount of objects EI would spawn in the map at once. So you were finding some buildings that should have spawned loot that didn't. It's also stated in the briefing, if you open your maps, oh, the briefing decided not to spawn in. Fuck me. All right, well, I gotta fix that. But the briefing also mentioned that some of the Gulf Coast buildings won't spawn anything because there's no ZEI template for them. So, yeah. We'll also have the gear hopefully spawning on bodies. My other notes, and then, yeah, turning down the certain spawn rate. So, thank you guys for coming in to test this one. We'll have another test next week. And I'm thinking about, in a few weeks, we'll have another project where I take a medium to small-sized map. You all can spawn in either as pre-made teams or as individuals, and it'll be a 12-hour operation with a template like this. And whoever finds the most banknotes and lasts till the end, for every banknote you find, you get $1, and whoever has the most banknotes can actually cash that out, and I'll give them that cash reward.
I have a distinct advantage. Hello, I have a distinct advantage, guys. I win this. Let's go.
I said banknotes, not bandages.
Yes, banknotes. I can smell them.
He's from Israel.
Oh, right, he's Jewish. I forgot. Yeah.
He can smell the shekels.
Yes,
Of course he can. But it'll either be like an 8 or 12-hour thing. We'll start it when I normally start my tier 2 thing. But this is like weeks down the road, because as you can see, we're still tweaking things for this project. But, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be kill on site.
This is loads of fun.
When it comes to military vehicle spawns, tanks, technical, Humvees, military armored personnel carriers.
So, I actually just realized why you guys never found any vehicles, because I'm looking at some of my notes here, and all the wrecks you found were part of a custom wreck pool, because the 506 who originally had this idea for this project, they wanted it to be US-based, so I had to write a custom rec pool to write out the fact that there were like BMPs and BTR wrecks spawning, because that's part of vanilla by default. Not necessarily the BTRs, but the BMPs and T-72s. So I think in that custom rec pool, I also have to put the class names of certain vehicles in. So we're going to have that tested in the next test as well. So this was just to basically test the loot drop table today. We might have another midweek test, maybe on Tuesday when nothing's going on. But it depends on what we can get done. Because I know I have Slushy working on the zombie drop table for me. I'm not sure if he's still here. Yes, there he is.
800 fucking lines and I didn't even. in the
Also,
middle
automatic, you're a lucky
Kill
fucking
me.
bastard.
You're just a
Oh,
bad
Liru,
shot.
More ammo.
No, I don't know.
Oh, last thing, real quick before I leave the server. How are frames?
I mean, you
Guys
guys
are
are
good.
Right now I'm down to 15, but other than that's been all fine.
30.
All right, because I noticed like throughout the server we were actually getting like the frames never dip below 30. So.
Right here I'm getting 15.
Yeah, same.
Well, yeah. Now you guys are gonna get lower frames because everywhere you've gone to has spawned in ZEI kit. So yeah, right now I'm getting 30, which is the lowest I've gotten. But yeah.
Really curious where I ended up. I know it's
So I got was
somewhere
East
that
Woods.
way.
Oh,
Yeah, can
Liru,
I see a map?
sometimes when I rapidly looted the same file after each other, first time we would get nothing, second time I would get something.
Yeah, because you walked away, so it found everything, it's like the loot in it, and then it found it when you got back. You just saw
No,
the
like,
founding mechanic.
I would search it once and then again. And then sometimes...
That's weird.
Someone search it in sync when you searched it the second time. Because if they find something and then you search it when they found something, you'll get the same pop-up as they have. You'll find the same stuff that they've got.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I had it where no matter when you search something, if someone found something in that exact same thing and the same place, and he took it, there will be nothing there. But if he didn't, there will be something there.
Stuff can still spawn in it. I remember searching something after someone else found something and found something in it. It's not limited to one person.
It could have been they
All right,
took something out of their inventory and put it in there. That's what happened to me.
You can find guns with mags in them, but that's on the very rare side. Anyway, I'm gonna index the server, guys. I put up feedback. If you have anything you need to add in.
Oh.
But please put it on there because I'm gonna forget about it right now because now I gotta shift gears to Project 11. So.
Yeah, that thing still exists.
Maybe you guys actually finished it. We can move on with our damn lives.
We don't lose enough.
Never.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna take a small break. I'm gonna assess the feedback that they're giving me, and we'll be back in about an hour. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you in an hour.